Hi everyone, Emmylou here. I'm going to draw you. I'm going to show you how to draw a toucan today. It's based on this artist called Inon Hammersley. Depends how you pronounce it, but she was a really lovely. She's still alive actually. I've got to double check that. But she's a really lovely artist that drew and painted in oil beautiful jungle animals. She was born in England. That's what she looks like. And how cool is it that her jacket is her artwork? I think that looks so lovely. And the picture behind her is a picture that she painted. And I'll show you a couple just because they're really cool. So this isn't jungle, but it's all really nicely themed with the colours. Look at how bright the colours are. I love this one. This one's such a cute one. And this frog's a bit scary because my sister doesn't like frogs. So I always think of them as scary, but they're not, are they? This one's lovely. I really like that. Beautiful greens on there, isn't it? And then this one was some parrots. She did, I think they're parrots. She did some toucans as well, and that's what I want us to do. We're going to draw it in the style of what she did because it would be nice to use her colours. Just wanted to show you these cards I painted. I love them. Turned them into cards. There's one of my froggies. How cute is he? So lovely. And then there's my other frog. He's so sweet. Doesn't take that long. When you do a paint in a day, kind of means that you're doing it quite quickly. This is a penguin. This is a pigeon. Just thought I'd show you a pigeon, why not? But it's a bird, you know, thought it'd be fun to see. So we're going to start with the toucan. So get your pencil, get your paper, let's go. So the first thing you need is you want to do a big round rainbow, but you want to do it so you've got a big bit there. It goes over, but it doesn't quite match. So not all the way down. So kind of like almost, oh my gosh, I'm gonna draw a rainbow. No. So just then you want to go. It's going to be really big, this beak. Toucans have really big beaks, and they're such beautiful tropical animals. So we're going to touch this bit there, and you're going to go in. Now you want to join it up. So we're going to join that to that up. And we're going to create a line. So you're going to go like that because it's going to be a different colour there. Then touch this bit there and you're going to go out. So you want to leave a nice big gap here and you're going to go, oh. Okay, might have done that mouth strangely wrong. Let's have a little look. Yeah. Kind of, it's okay. I'm going to keep that there just so we can see it. Because we're trying to copy the picture. This is why I have to sort of make sure I'm doing it right. Then touch this bit here and you're going to go down. So this bit now becomes 2 bits. So you've got 2 bits, 2 bits. Then inside the mouth, just do a little line, not that big. Just a little line because it's inside the little mouth. Now we want to do a really cool eye, but we have to draw the rest of the body. So touch this bit here and you're going to go down and you're going to start going out. So just go out a little bit, then you're going to draw down. So think of it like a wobbly body because it's almost like it's not realistic the way she's drawn it. So we're going to draw it like that, and then just, this is a wing. So we're going to go up, just like that. It almost reminds me of a penguin in some ways. Then we're going to go, ah. So it's a bit like a penguin where you did the little flippery bit, and then, or the wing. Now here I've made a little bit of a mistake, have I? Yeah, not really. Oh, done. Let's have a look. Here, touch this bit here, and you want to go round. So you want to do like an upside down rainbow. Then you want to go ah. So it's like a little line, and then you're going to rub something out because I've made a little bit of a mistake when I was drawing it, but it's okay. Just going to rub this bit out there. I think I overdid the beak size, but that's okay. I actually quite like making mistakes, which is just as well, because I make quite a few when I'm drawing, but it's pretty good because you learn by them. Then you're going to go, let's just try from there. Touch this bit here as though you've got the line, and you're going to go, ah, and then a wobbly thing, and then join it up. If you can't do that, just think about, just go, wee. You've just got to join them up so it's rounded. Now, we're going to do this. We're going to just do a line here. Now, the really cool thing about a toucan, they said a pelican, kind of like a pelican, is we want to do an eye that just stands out. A tropical bird always look really striking and beautiful. Oh man, I just smudged my thing. There we go. So you want it to look really kind of striking. So the colours we're going to use is going to be black, and it's going to be a beautiful orangey yellow beak, so that'll be nice. And then we want to just touch this bit here, anywhere on that line, and you're going to go just down. Think of it a little bit like the penguin. I think it's a little bit like the penguin, really. A little bit like the penguin. And then you want to just, she's drawn the feet like this, the artist. So don't worry, just draw them like that. They're a little bit like, they remind me of Tic Tacs. Then you want to show that the toucan has a tail. So you're going to just draw a line there. It's like, oh, there we go. It's like a little bit of a, reminds me of, I don't know why everything reminds me of food today. We want to do another, it's going to go there. It's his little wing. So we've got two little wings there. Right, this is in the style of this artist, so don't worry if it doesn't look quite realistic, it's fine. Now, he's sitting on a twig, so we're going to draw the twig that goes like that. And we're going to draw it right there. Oh my word. It's a chunky twig, my one. And you can do some leaves at the end, that'll be cool. Oh. Doesn't matter how the leaves are, they could be tropical, huge, cool leaves that don't really make any sense. Now, I want to do this really cool leaf to show you. So think of them in the jungle. They're not necessarily a tree. We're going to do vines that curl around. Then we're going to do this strange looking leaf. So it's like this. It's a little bit, reminds me of a heart lying down, or a bee, or a number 3, weird, a different number 3. And then you're just going to go, whoa. So this is like a really cool leaf that we put the line there. Then we're going to just do lines like that. So you could do lots and lots and lots of these leaves. So I'll draw you again, because I'll draw it from here, maybe, might be nice. Let's draw it from down, just so I can show you. So, heart shape, and then you're just going to go, and then the stalk or the stem comes from here. So it comes from outside the heart bit in the middle, and then you just make it look like a leaf like that, which reminds me of carrot, or something to do with a cone of an ice cream for some reason. Okay, so think about what's in your jungle. Think about, ooh, okay, I'm going to do pineapples in the jungle. I'm going to do mangoes. It doesn't actually matter. I like doing vines that twirl and come down. So you could go, you could just have a bit of fun of it and do whatever you like. Swirly things, whatever you want. This one here, don't know if you can see, got that leaf that I was describing. Then you've got, we could do some grassy vines that go raw. So it's up to you, it doesn't really matter, as long as you've got something quite cool that's got green. If you don't want to do any of the jungle, you do not have to do the jungle. You could literally just draw the bird and that is it. So don't worry, you don't have to do the jungle at all. Now we forgot something, or I forgot something. You want a little line there, because it's right near the beak and it's going to be a different colour. So the first thing you're going to need is get a yellow and an orange. So I'm going to use oil pastels. Oil pastel. Right, use the lightest colour first. If you've got a chalk or you've got a watercolour pencil or you've got any pencil, that's fine, just use yellow. So we're going to colour the whole beak in. Oh, I love the colour. Such a cool colour. Wow, that's really bright. That's when my eyes go a bit funny. And then you want yellow there. I don't mind if you use an orange, if I'm honest. You can use any colour you like. You could have a go at drawing 3 different toucans, and you could do orange beak, green beak, blue beak. That would look really, really awesome. awesome. So I'm going to get an orange now. I'm going to colour all this in orange. Pause the video if you need to, because I'm just doing it super fast so you know what to do. Now I'm going to get orange and I'm only going to go round the line. Now he's got these lines that do that on his beak. So we'll just do a couple. Don't need to do too many. Let's have a look. Just a little line there, not too much. Okay, this is going to look awesome. So now you're going to get your little finger, little one finger, and you're just going to smudge. It's important to do this before you put the black on. Whoa, smudged it back. When you put the black on, it's hard to smudge everything else. Oh, nice. Now, it's a little bit messy. Hang on. Just got to find my eraser that I've put on the floor. If anything gets a bit messy, you can rub out sometimes. Okay, so there's my awesome beak. Now, I don't want to use black yet until the very end because otherwise it's going to get really messy on my hands. Get a red. We can do the little feet. These little cute feet. You could do a sunset behind him, or you could do it raining, or you could do eggs. You could do it, because it's Easter's coming up, if you're watching this in sequence in the lockdown, you can have Easter eggs falling. That might be quite fun. Now, I'm just going to show you a little bit. Now, the jungle's quite green. You've got a blue background on this one. Beautiful blue background. Can you see? You do not need to do a background. But, if you want to, woo, I would go around him. Just make him stand out. Kind of looks like the sky as well, which is quite cool. Turned it green as well, which is quite nice. So you've got a bit of blue background. Do another blue if you like. Don't worry too much if you're going over the toucan because you're going to do it black some of it. So there's my blue background, and what you do is you get your finger and you'll just blend or smudge. My finger's a bit green because I had yellow on it, and I quite like that. I quite like that good accident, if you like, or good mistake that turns out to be something quite cool. Okay, now, not a good time to itch your face, is it? Whew. Do it in there. Okay, so what we're trying to do is create a colourful background to make the body and everything stand out. With the jungle, you want lots of different greens. I mean, your jungle could be a tropical pink-leafed jungle, it doesn't matter. But what I normally do is I go round each leaf with the lines, like that. And then I can smudge each one in, like that, because that kind of makes it look more realistic. Or, if you want to, you could colour, just take this off, you colour the whole leaf light so you can still see your pencil lines, and to make it look more special and realistic, oh, don't know why I didn't just put that on. You can take the green and you can draw over the lines. That's probably an easier way, in a way, of doing it, and quite effective. So try that, as well as that. It's quite nice to try different things, isn't it? I'm not going to do this super neat, just because I know you can do yours neat. So you don't need to worry about rushing. You could just take your time. The vine's really cool. I love the bright greens. I just find them so lovely. Oh. So the vines are quite green. You've got this leaf here. I'd even go as far as to do the branch green, just because I like the whole green thing of the jungle. Oh, there you go. Right, now let's do beautiful black. Now, I've got to be super careful with the black because I can't rub out the black really. So, okay, let's go. Right, we want to do this black. It's going to look so cool with the black. I keep wanting to call my animals names. So what I'm doing is I'm outlining his body first and his head. If you want, outline the wing. If you want, you can colour the whole thing black so it's really bright, or depending on if you've got oil pastels or chalk, because you might not see the wing there, mightn't you? You don't want to colour all of him black because he's got this really lovely white bit on his face. To make him look 3D though, I like to leave a little bit of it white, but all here's black. Oof, I've done a little bit of a mistake there. Now, black there as well. Oh, I love using oil pastel. It's a warm day, it's quite warm in here. And I've got black in here. Do you remember we did these little chip bits? I think he's got a nostril. Can't really see it on the picture, so don't worry. Now, we can do in here, but you've got to be super careful because when you smudge, you want to smudge a little bit of shadow, but you don't want to turn it into something that's going to be grey. Now, here is the tricky bit. He looks feathery if you smudge really well. Whoa, my finger's going to fall off in a minute. Joking, obviously, it's not going to fall off. Whew. Okay, so as I say, if you want, colour the whole thing in and don't smudge at all, or if you want and you want to be brave and smudge, you can. It's just tricky for the fingers. It's like a gym workout, I think. It's like going to the gym. Oh, there we are. Right, there's my toucan, roughly. Might change him a tiny bit here and there. Quite like to add a bit of that. So we want to do an eye. Let's do a really nice eye. I like the idea of a colourful eye, you know. I might do a purple eye. Purple eye. You probably can't see it now, can you? I might do blue. Blue looks lovely. Ooh, yeah. So, I'm do near enough to you. Now, it looks quite dark, my eye, so you could get some white and go over it if you like. Or get some Tipp-Ex maybe. No, get some white and just go over it. You do not need Tipp-Ex. Can I just reiterate that? Because it's quite messy and it's not something you want to use at home. But just make it into a cute little eye. I don't know if you can see it. My eye looks quite light, but in this video, it looks quite dark. So I'll make it a bit lighter for you. Oh, I like him. So, all we have to do now is think about how you want to decorate your jungle. Just have a go, have some fun, put some mangoes in there, you could put some fruit of different types, you could do a cool tropical jungle with Easter eggs coming from the ground, doesn't matter, just make sure you have fun doing it and make sure that you do a background if you want to, because without the background it can look a little bit bare, but with a colourful background it can look really cool. And I love blue, so, you know, you could literally just colour all of it different blues. And it depends also what colour your bedroom is. If you want your artwork in your bedroom, so if your bedroom is yellow, maybe you could do a cool yellowy background to go with your bedroom wall, or whatever goes with yellow. Blue goes with yellow, really, doesn't it? A lot of things go with blue. Or, like I said before, you could do a sunset. So there's your toucan. Love it. So have fun doing it. Make sure you subscribe and you share. Send me your pictures as always, because it's lovely to see what you've done. And I shall see you tomorrow. I'm not sure what to draw yet, but I'll think of something. Feel free to continue emailing me, e@emmylouart.com. It's below on the link. And let me know what else you'd like me to draw. Okay, speak to you soon. Bye.